This is Tell Me Exactly. I'm your host, Meredith Jensen. And today I have a very special guest joining me who's going to help us take a peek behind the curtain of PDC sales department. So this is Tell Me Exactly What You Didn't Know About Priority Dispatch Sales. So with me today, I have Alda. Alda, say hi and tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hey, how's it going? Happy to be here. My name is Alda Garcia. I am the sales operations manager here at Priority Dispatch. And yeah, as Meredith mentioned, we're here to talk about a few items you may not know about Priority Dispatch sales.
All right. So Alda, first let's start with the sales team. They are those dynamic team of people that we always see at the booth at Navigator, just with high energy and ready to help our clients. So how is the sales team organized? I understand that we have regions and they oversee specific areas of the country. Let's talk a little bit about how that's structured.
Yeah, for sure. So we have 6 regional account managers, as you mentioned. They are spread out between different territories, between Canada and the United States. So along with the 6 regional account managers, we have 3 sales support representatives. They each help support 2 territories. So we have 2 regional account managers and a sales support rep who make up a team. And they assist sales reps with anything, with any additional support products you may need, renewals, renewal questions. They also assist the sales reps in coordinating trade shows, which we exhibit at around about 60 to 70 shows a year. So they stay pretty busy.
Holy cow. Yeah. I had no idea. That's awesome.
Yeah. Along with that, they also assist with questions, navigating questions between the course coordination team, the academy. So they are the people who are making it happen and helping the sales reps with any questions on, new products, new offerings, things like that.
So if our listeners out there are Priority Dispatch users, maybe they didn't even know that they actually have 2 representatives that are kind of always there for anything that they need, questions that they have, putting them in touch with, any kind of resources. That's awesome. So they have a regional account manager, and then every agency is also assigned a sales support person, or is that kind of how it works?
Exactly. Like you said, there's always someone available to answer their questions or any help they might need. Either the sales rep or sales support are always there to assist. So make note of this, but sales.support@Priority Dispatch, feel free to always reach out to them, and they will reach out to you, or get your question over to a different department or sales rep for a prompt response. But we have a team dedicated to getting you quick responses.
That's fantastic. That's awesome. So it's really good to know that agencies kind of always have not just one person, but, a team of people that are there to support them. So let's talk a little bit about some of the services that are available for our user agencies. We know that there are kind of different levels of service that we can offer depending on what the agency has in their maintenance agreement with us. Can you tell us a little bit about the different levels of service?
Yeah, so I'm sure this has been a hot topic for you may or may not be familiar with the One Plan, which essentially it's our highest service plan where you can bundle. The base is Platinum, which I'm sure many listeners are familiar with Platinum, and we can go over what that's inclusive of. But the One Plan, what's neat about this is that you can bundle additional items that fit your needs, your center needs. So if you would like to purchase purchase vouchers up front and to avoid getting several invoices, what the One Plan does is you just get the one invoice. But the base of the One Plan is the Platinum service level, which many of you I'm sure are familiar with. And what I really like about this plan is we've recently added the P41 licenses. So that's inclusive with Platinum and the One Plan. The training, however, is not included, but I know that this one's been a really hot topic for a lot of our users. And I'm here to tell you that the licenses are included with that plan. And so that's a recent addition that we've added to the Platinum plan.
That's fantastic. We just did an episode for anyone that's listening. Be sure to go check out that episode about Protocol 41, which of course is our first party caller and crisis protocol. So, that's a really useful protocol that we've just released earlier this year in 2024 that allows our users to really dive in deep and build that rapport and relationship with callers in mental health crisis, and allow the emergency dispatchers to have a lot more tools available when processing those types of calls that can be very dynamic and very scary for the dispatchers if they don't know what to say. So super exciting that we released that new product out earlier this year. So learning that, any agencies that have platinum level service plans, P41 licenses are already included in that plan. That's awesome. So many of our users probably didn't already know that. So if you're interested in getting that protocol launched at your agency, please, reach out to the sales team because they can help you with the steps for that, getting your dispatchers trained and through all of that training so that then that license can be added, since it doesn't cost any extra for the license to be added. So just have to budget for that training. So that's fantastic. So talk to me about the difference between the platinum level and the One Plan. So you said that with the One Plan, they can kind of just have everything bundled together.
Yeah, so essentially what the One Plan is the base of the plan is Platinum. Only Platinum users are eligible for the One Plan. And the reason behind that is because the One Plan, the base, is Platinum. Anything else is bundled at your leisure. So if you want to include QPR, vouchers for training, Academy Analytics, AI Skill Lab, that you can customize. And the benefit is you just get the one invoice. Whereas if you're not on the One Plan, you might be getting invoiced in June for Academy Analytics, AI Skill Lab in December, and then your Platinum bill in July. So that's the unique thing about being on the Platinum plan, is that everything is all aligned to the same dates, one invoice. So that's the neat thing about the One Plan, and only Platinum users are eligible. So really, essentially what it is Platinum One Plan, which might be a little confusing, but the purpose of that is just to get the one invoice. With Platinum, like I mentioned, P41 licenses is a new addition that we've added, so we're really happy to be able to offer that. You may or may not know about upgrades to Aqua and ProQA, unlimited mobile field responder guides, whether they're digital or printed, self-paced Aqua and ProQA training, few other items. The Advanced Send protocol, that's also included. You can get those licenses included with Platinum. Aqua audio interface, Aqua maintenance, and then Aqua maintenance, card set maintenance. So whether you're on a physical or a tablet, that maintenance is included. And last but not least, Meredith, you can help me out a little bit with this one and uncover this, but ESP on-site days.
Yeah.
Those are also included with Platinum.
Right. And so what we typically use the ESP on-site days for is if agencies really need help in lots of different areas and they're not really sure where to start or how to kind of unpack what it is that they need to do, they can reach out to us and we might be able to use some ESP on-site days to, give them some support. And, the on-site days don't have to be on-site either. We can also do lots of things remotely to support them and just help them connect them with the resources for what it is they need to meet their goals and needs and things like that. So that's something that I'm heavily involved in as the coordinator for that. So yeah, definitely one of my favorite things that we do for our Platinum and One Plan agencies.
Yeah, and our team's there to help our sales support and the sales reps to kind of assess what it is that the agencies need, whether it's protocol training, software training, Q standards, calibration. And if we need to pull Meredith in, we can get our expert to do a deeper dive and assessment on what it is that they need. They may not need an on-site day. We might be able to just put him through self-paced courses.
Yeah,
so
absolutely. And that's kind of what we do with that support is we do a quick assessment, figure out what it is that they're trying to, what kind of goal they're trying to reach, what kind of needs they have, and what their current status is. And then we kind of create a little bit of a customized support package around that. So I think for any of our listeners that are curious about any of those products that we just mentioned and kind of threw a lot of names out there, if you're not sure or have questions about any of it, what's that email again that they should reach out to?
Yes, it's sales.support@prioritydispatch.net.
And so that email can help connect you with anyone on these teams of support for sales.
Exactly.
All right. So Alda, I think most of our clients out there that are listening to this probably already know who their regional account manager is, right? They've spent time with them at our conferences. They've probably had lots of conversations with them over the phone or in person. But I know that we've also had some changes in our sales team over the years. So let's talk a little bit about who our sales team is and what regions they support, just for anybody that's not sure who their regional account manager might be.
Yeah, of course. So as I mentioned before, we have 3 sales support representatives who are each covering a different area of the map. Laura Trickett, Michaela Green, and Vanessa Moreno, who all support different areas of the map. Along with the regional account managers. So Southwest, Tim Martin, you may know him. He's been with us for quite some time. And the Southeast and the Islands, that will be Jesse Checkinger. Mid-Atlantic, Tony Guido. Great Lakes, you may know him as well. He's been with us for a really long time. And John Stones. Northeast Territory, John Grisovich. And last but not least, the South Central Territory, which is John Noel. You can also find this on our website, so you can drill down by the state and it will pop up with the respective regional account manager. So that's also a helpful tip there, is that if you're new to your center, you're transitioning into a new role, and you're unfamiliar with your account with Priority Dispatch, you can also use the website as guidance. But as mentioned before, can't stress you enough, sales.support@prioritydispatch.net. We're always here to help and guide you and get you to the respective people.
I love it. So it feels like it should be Tim, Jesse, and the Johns, right? Like it feels like a band name because we have 3 different account managers named John. That's crazy. I love it. But
the Johns.
Yeah, they all have their own unique personalities. They're awesome support. They all have great backgrounds and are dedicated, absolutely dedicated to their clients. That your whole team. I just love working with your team. You guys are so passionate about making sure that our clients get in touch with everything that they need to be successful and supporting the missions that they have at their agencies to really just, serve their communities. So that's awesome.
Absolutely. And I didn't get the chance to mention our sales director, Chris Murdoch. You may also be very familiar with him as well. Our sales engineer, Bill Kinch. We have our international client support, Samantha Stuke. She's wonderful. And we also have our proposal and grants coordinator, just Sly. You may have heard her as well.
So yeah, I love all the team that we have supporting. As we know, it takes a village, right? So we've got a robust team of support that is there to help our clients. So Alda, one last question that I have for our listeners out there. How can they really make the most of their relationship with the sales team as a user with Priority Dispatch?
Yeah, thanks, Meredith. My answer to that is let us help you in the way you want to be helped.
Oh, I love that.
We're very busy with our day-to-days, and I do this myself too, where I have an influx of emails. So an email may not work for me, and I prefer a call. This is a relationship. So you tell us how you would like to, continue this relationship, whether it's an email, a phone call. How do you want us to help you? We're flexible. We're here to help. And if it doesn't work by email, that's fine. Let's schedule a call together and video call, phone call, however it is that you want to work and continue our relationship with you guys. You let us know and work that out with your regional account manager and sales support, because we're flexible and we're just here to help.
Yeah, I love it. So we'll do whatever it takes to get you what you need, right? So any last thoughts that you'd like to leave our listeners with before we go? Thanks so much for being here, first of all. I just love talking to you. Your passion for what we do is palpable through all the things that you do and all the ways that you help our clients. So let me just say thank you for that first. And please pass along to your entire team that thanks as well, because you guys are often the little busy bees working in the background. Sometimes you're unseen. So we definitely want to make sure that you feel appreciated from us, because you do so much for our clients. So thanks for coming on and talking to me today.
Of course. No, thank you for having me. I appreciate you, your team, what everyone's doing to, help the cause. We're all one team.
Yeah.
And we're all committed to helping our clients, our first responders. So I thank you for your time as well.
Awesome. I think that's a perfect way to end it. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed the show, give us a 5-star rating wherever you get your podcasts. Be sure to let us know what you liked, and subscribe and follow us on Instagram and Facebook. Look for @TellMeExactly to get the latest on all things emergency communications. Tell Me Exactly is a Priority Dispatch Corporation podcast developed by our team of protocol experts and hosted by me, Meredith Jensen, with Cody Ekman as producer, Reading Roberts as sound engineer, Scott Robinson and Jason Barber as executive producers.